Hello, my name is Smooshy and welcome back to VenomPVP and welcome to the new base of the VenomKings. Now, there's a couple of things I want to get done today, but before I do that, I think I should show you around our new base. So this was the main area that you saw in the last video that we started clearing out, and as you can see we have started to build our own rooms and build rooms off of it in hallways and stuff like that. So firstly, this is the chest room, and I think I went a little bit overboard. I probably created way too many chests than we need, but it's better to have them for if we ever do need them. And I've created furnaces. I've sort of had a theme here where I've used our colours of our rooms and sort of split this main area down the middle. I do want to work on this, like the design in my room here. I sort of want to blend the two colours in so it's not just a straight line down the middle. And yeah, I've split the colours here. I've given us each a side with our own furnaces. I started to build a room down here for whatever we may need. I put these item frames up here because McSnuggle has a bit of an issue. When you try to teach him how to craft things, you can explain it to him and he doesn't really get it. He'll put them in the wrong place even when you've said to him how to do it. So I had the idea of putting up these item frames. So for example, when he was trying to make an armor stand and I got the slab, I put it there, and then I got the sticks and I put it there, and like that, to show him how to craft it in the crafting table. Say, those were sticks and this was a stone slab. So I think that's pretty good because yeah, he has a bit of trouble sometimes, so I think it's good to sort of teach him. Not that I'm an expert, I'm used to Xbox 360 where you don't actually have to craft things for yourself, so there's still a lot that I don't know how to craft, but yeah, that will be helpful. Hopefully we both can learn there. So I wasn't sure whether to do this main area like our last base, where we had VenomKings and a lot of green to go with the VenomKings sort of theme. So basically what we've done now is, as I said, just split our colours from our rooms. Yeah, I'm going to work on that a bit later probably. So this is my room, and as you can see, it is very similar to the room that was in the last base, but yeah, I went a bit crazy with the stone stairs, trying to figure out different designs and different patterns. I think it might be a little bit too much, but since the last base got destroyed, I'm very determined to make this base even bigger and better and look more grand. And as you can see, we managed to get a looting sword, and we actually managed to kill each other and get each other's heads, which we've also been doing with mobs. As you can see there, we've got a few different zombie and spider heads. So I've built rooms off this side and the other side, which I didn't do on the last room in the last base, but I do have this slightly raised area again. I haven't really done any of the ceiling or the walls in this place. I am hopefully today going to build a rather simple water fountain in here. I've put the lights up for now so you can see when I do that, because I'm not sure whether I'm going to make it dark and grow these mushrooms and then bring light back in there. So yeah, we've collected a lot of flowers, especially these ones. Oh, probably shouldn't have done that. These ones, which are probably my favourite. They're apart from sunflowers now, they're pretty much the rarest ones. They're the blue orchids, and you can only find them in the swamp biome. So we did a bit of searching. We went to a swamp biome, and also we managed to find ourselves a flower forest where we got a whole load of flowers, not just for decoration, but mainly for dyes and stuff. Like we always use a lot of red to mix with lapis and make purple. You can see here is like purple. And yeah, we were growing a lot of cactus as well for his room here. So I'm not sure what I'm going to put in these side rooms there, but I just opened up the space so it's there if I want the option. I was sort of thinking of making a load of different banners, maybe displaying them in there, which I thought would be pretty nice. Oh, and speaking of banners, as you can see, McSnuggles has recreated the UK banner and has copied them quite a few times. We have them all around the base just like before, and he's also made himself some US ones, which is pretty cool. Now he's made his room less like mine and less like his was before, and as you can see, he's made a pretty big jungle in here, really. Yeah, we actually got some sunflowers as well, so now we have every type of flower in the game. I was a bit more organised with the way I did it, having a lilac and blue orchid alternating, but he's pretty much just put every flower on display, which I think is pretty nice. Loads of vines everywhere, he's grown the grass and everything, and he's actually done his own water fountain here, which I like with the glowstone because that makes it nice and bright, and a nice little seating area here, which is lovely. Just have a little sit and admire the water fountain. We have these fences here because we did actually get a couple of chickens, but they seem to keep despawning, so I'm not sure whether you can't really keep animals here on this server. Because yeah, we've had them a couple of times, but every time I go back they're just not there and they weren't laying eggs, so we could try and throw them and hatch more, so I'm not sure about that. Right, this is another thing I want to work on today, because I've made this long hallway down here, and at this end it's quite nice and open, and here is just this tiny little pathway which is too claustrophobic, which I don't really like, so I want to get rid of the sides here and make it full wide. I'm also probably going to, like these stone patterns here, going to try to experiment with making it look nice here and on the sides. Yeah, create a bit more of a nice pattern here. So this is the enchantment room. We've got an anvil there, nearly broken. Back there is some spawners. And this is police box. I mean, once you see that, you should know the reference. I mean, come on. So he made a little prototype of a TARDIS. He did put more lock there, like in the last base. But this was just the prototype. He has made a better one, which I will show you in a minute. So when I destroy these walls here, we're probably going to get rid of this room and obviously take these walls back so the pathway can be long enough. So this is a little area McSnuggles was making, and this is the new version of his police box, which I think is pretty good. It's very yellow. You see it has an underneath, just like just like the TARDISes in some of the more newer series with Matt Smith. And as you see, it has all switches and buttons and everything. And I really like the way he's put the glass in the middle as the center point, like the middle of the TARDIS. And I think it's a pretty good design. I really like it. Done to him. I love Doctor Who, but I probably couldn't recreate something like that, not in Minecraft. So, yeah, we'll get rid of that. And this is the part of the hallway that I actually spent a bit more time working on. As you can see, I did more experiments with trying to make different designs with the stone stairs and half slabs and stuff. So, I don't think he's done anything with this yet. This is McSnuggles Lounge. Hopefully he'll do something nice with that. And this, I think, this is sort of, you know, like we had the shooting range in the last one. This is supposed to be something sort of similar. Like, you can't see through there, but there is his head that he dropped through there. I'll just come up and show you. Yeah, there it is. And I think he's making more rooms like that, where he'll have heads and stuff hidden, and you'll have to stand at a certain point with a bow and arrow, and yeah, it was sort of like target practice, shooting range sort of thing, which is a pretty good idea, I think. We need to use the looting sword again and get more heads, because we need more. This is a very quick and basic farm that I've literally just made, because since we've been in this space and working on this, we haven't had a farm. We've been using the shop command to get all of our food, which you know, is something I don't want to have to rely on. I want there to be food here. You don't always you know, want to just buy your food, really. So yeah, that was the, I can probably block that off now, the unlimited water source when I was making this here. So down here, I haven't worked on anything down here. This is stuff that McSnuggles has been doing. I'm not sure what this is. I think this is a sort of cafe area. I like the colour of the wood here. See, in this texture pack, I really like the way the wood looks. Wait, I'll show you in there in the enchantment room. Like, even these simple oak wood planks, I think in this texture pack, they look really nice and smooth compared to like the normal texture pack, which is something I do really admire about this. So yeah, down here I've just basically copied out the design that I've done down this hallway, just to mark off some rooms for if when I was offline, McSnuggles wanted a room that he could work on. You know, I've only done it basically and put a torch up, but you know, you can get rid of the ceiling and build as far back as we need, really. So that is pretty much all we've done so far. Yeah, you can just see how the atmosphere changes from walking through this nice big hallway and these nice designs on either side. Oops, fell in the water again. Yeah, from the nice designs over here, then as soon as you get into this part, it's all cramped, not looking very good on the outside, so this is definitely something I want to get rid of. Yeah, and then hopefully have a nice pattern like this around this and around there. So what I'm going to do right now is, firstly, I want to build the water fountain. I'm going to need some stone bricks. Did I put them? Oh no, they're here. Right, and I'll take a few piles of stone with me. I'm not going to need that much stone anyway. Right, let's make these. I'm probably not going to need this much, but you know, let's make these into slabs. We'll only need, yeah, about that much really. I also might make an unlimited water source a bit closer to where I'm working, just so it will be easier. I haven't even made a shovel. But yeah, I really like the look of these flowers. The blue orchids, I just think it's so pretty. Oh, yep, I say that and I just completely destroy them. I didn't even mean to press that button. La 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 la. That there, that there. Right. I don't need the water just yet. So, where is my... Okay. So yeah, this is a very basic water fountain. You know, it's nothing grand. It is literally just something very simple. It's just like the same one I had in the other base. I actually think I'm going to put some more torches around here because it seems very dark. Did I mark this off correctly? Oh yes, I did. It just didn't look symmetrical to me right there. Right, so we do that, get rid of this. Oh yes, we'll probably need to get rid of the grass on the outside as well. Fill this in like this. What I could do is use slabs here, which sort of saves some of these bricks, but it doesn't really matter. It's not hard to get hold of, so that's fine really. I really should have made a shovel before I started doing this. Oh well, I'm here now. Yeah, I have made some grander fountain designs, not really on PC because I haven't been playing PC Minecraft for that long. As I said, I always played it on Xbox. But yeah, I don't really feel the need to make a really huge grand one at the moment, especially not in this little area at the back of my house. This was basically just off of the design I had in the last base with trying to grow all the mushrooms around it to make it sort of a nice little pretty fairyland, I tried to call it, but it was a bit hard to make that when the mushrooms didn't actually grow. So yeah, this is a very, very simple design, just something like that. That is in the middle, right? Yep. Right, I'm just gonna pile up here. I'm not sure exactly how tall I want it. Is that okay? I might want it one taller than that, actually. Just pile up here because it's easier. Yeah, and then the water will actually be hitting the roof, but I think that will be okay. Right, now if I get... Oop, nope. Get these stone slabs here. And aim at the top, so then they face that way. Yeah, sometimes the stairs are pretty weird to work with, which I have definitely found out trying to create all of that stuff. So yeah, and that is... Ooh, I have a problem with falling into pools of water. Yeah, that is basically the whole design of it. Very easy to do. Just jump up here again. Put the water there. And you basically have a very simple fountain. Now, what I'm going to do is make this all flat. Oops. There we go. And I'm going to put the stone slabs around the outside so it's more boarded off. So it's not really the same level as the grass around it and everything. Oh, that's not going how I want it to. Yeah, stuff like stairs and water is a bit difficult to control in this game. Right, maybe... Oh, I don't know. Right, I'm going to put the slabs down now. I think I've made it a little bit different than the one in the old base because, yeah, when I made the other one, it already had a few different streaks coming out of it. It wasn't just flying straight down. So I'm going to see what I can do about that in a minute. What was it I did? I did something like... No, wait. I did something like there and there. And then got rid of this. No, that is not what I did. Huh. Okay, I really don't like the look of that now. Can I... Oh, I can get rid of that. So... Ah! Flood! See, what did I say? I'm just... Ah, there we go. Yeah, that's more the sort of thing I did. So if I just put that there... No, I think I'll have to do one there, and like that. There we go. That's more of the sort of thing I was looking at. So it's not just going flat, straight down. So, you know, it actually has some shape to it. There, and there, and there. Is that good? Yep, there we go. Yeah, water is very tricky to deal with. Not destroying some mushrooms, but that's okay. Right, is that okay now? Is that good looking? Is that the same on each side? It isn't, is it? No, it comes out a lot more here than it does on these sides. Is that because I've left water here? No, it's not. Huh. Okay, well that will have to do for now. I'm not too bothered about it really. Yep, that'll do. So yeah, as I said, once I figure out what I'm doing with these mushrooms and whether I'm gonna grow the sort of wonderland that I spoke about, I will probably add a glowstone lamp, not a lamp, a glowstone block in the middle here and have it a bit more lit up. So yeah, that's the basic fountain done. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was the same size as the one I had in the other place, so I'm not sure why I can't get it exactly like how it was before. Oh well, that'll do. You can't really tell. It probably is better having it a bit more grand at the front. So now I could either work on here. I think I'll work on this first, and then I will take the walls out here. So what am I looking for? Did I keep all the stained clay down in the... Yeah, I've literally just made this chest room, so all those chests up there still have stuff left in them. Stuff is sort of left all over the place at the moment. We're not exactly sure where everything is properly, but we're managing. So, right, that's the middle. So let's start off by doing that. Then maybe, oops, wrong one, something like this. Just a very simple design, just to sort of blend the two sides in, and I did that wrong. I can't really build very well while looking up, apparently. Put that there, take away that. Yeah, maybe just something very simple, just even like that. Just so it's not a complete line in the middle. It sort of blends in. Oops, like that. Oh, I can't reach that one. There we go. See, I think that looks better already. Oops, I'm climbing up vines. Yeah, it splits it up a bit. Maybe even at the corners here. Maybe something like that. Or maybe something like that. I don't know. Let me see. Hey, jump a bit high there. Hey. Maybe even like this, or is that a bit too much? I don't know. Well, I definitely don't like this one, so we'll get rid of this. Do this sort of design. Oh, that went a bit high up. Get rid of that. You can probably see it through the stone bricks in my side of the room. Is that too much? I don't know, maybe. Well, it does definitely blend both of the colours in. I'm not sure if that is a bit too much. As I said, like everything I'm doing here, I'm doing a bit too grand and a bit too crazy just to try and make this base a lot better than the last one was. I'm not 100% sure, but that'll do for now. I'll ask Snuggle when he gets online what he thinks about this sort of design. Maybe I should take these corners off or just have one simply in the corner. But I don't think that looks too bad. Yeah, that's okay, isn't it? Oh, well, that might be a bit too much, actually. Okay, I'm just going to take these ones out, and then I'll probably just leave it like that for now, unless I have a proper look and think about it, but I don't want to spend too much time on it at the moment. Because I did want the colours to blend in, but I feel like after adding that much to it now, that it just looks like a complete mixture of the patterns. I still did want it to kind of look like the purple was more on my side and the green was more on his side, which, yeah, I don't think that really did, that last design. So we'll leave it like that. That will do for now. Yep, that's pretty good. I like that. I'm not gonna bother too much on this room at the moment, but I might make this area more based on the VenomKings. Like, as I said in the last base, in the main area, there was a lot of green and item frames with green in it, and a lot of vines and VenomKing signs and stuff, which we haven't really done with this main area here, because we've sort of just been doing our own rooms and our own designs, sort of. So probably in this area, I might move these furnaces and have something just slightly based on the VenomKings, with probably a nice logo and a slight thing of what I did before, which would be kind of cool. I need to eat. Got very low hunger. So what I'm going to do now, as I said, is take out these walls and move all of this back. Actually, I might get some shears because I kind of want to save the vines. Actually, we do have a lot of vines here. I'll save it anyway. There's kind of just getting rid of it, is there? Yeah, as I said, we do have to organise these chests a bit more, because I've literally only just made the chest room down there. I moved a lot of the cobble and clay and other stones, dirt and wood, but everything else doesn't really have a place at the moment. Everything is just sort of dumped in there. So let's get rid of this. Now, I'm not sure whether it's going to completely mess with the whole design in these rooms, but we can alter the rooms around it, because I suggested to McSnuggles we really need to open this space up more, and he agreed. He thought it was just too cramped here. And I only started making the nice pathway down there with all those designs after we'd already built this area, and after he sort of made these rooms, and I sort of had to build the wall around it, around his designs. So yeah, that's why I thought after I made the better pattern over there that I would just mark off some extra rooms, so that wouldn't happen again in case he wanted to use a room for something while I was offline. So I'm just going to break these walls here. I'm probably not going to do too much of a design at the moment. I'm just going to get rid of this, get rid of the inside wall, and fill it back in. Oh, hello! Fancy seeing you here. I was not expecting him to be online at the moment. Haven't seen him in a couple of days. So, first of all, yes, destroy this here. And this here. He's probably going to start writing signs to me now. That's what we do. Get rid of this here. Yeah, we'll get rid of this here. And again, hoarding in my inventory. I really don't mean to. It just gets completely filled up. Right, I'll get rid of these because that will really annoy me if I leave them without putting the brick in there. Oh, and that top one's going to annoy me still. There we go. Now, I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to make this doorway. So, now that McSnuggles is here, and he's getting a bit frustrated with me, writing signs, following everywhere I'm going, I'm probably going to leave this video here. I will continue to take back this wall and try and figure out a few more things and a few more designs that I will need to do that I can show you in the next video. So yeah, I hope, you know, that wasn't too boring, just taking out walls and making a fountain. Hope it was slightly entertaining for you. But thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you later. Bye bye.